program, and without further ado, we'll be talking to Veselina Kracheva. I hope I got it right, and I'll walk straight to her to talk to us about the partnership deal between Inside Business and the Oxford Business Group. Well, we'll be speaking about what will be coming your way every last week or every last Friday of the month. Thank you so much, Veselina.
Thank you very much for having me here today, Mudibo.
You're welcome.
Maybe I can give you a bit of context of who we are as Oxford Business Group. I know that maybe some of your viewers are familiar with us, but maybe not everyone. So we're an international research company with a consulting arm, and we have offices all over the globe in frontier and emerging markets, including Latin America, Asia, the Middle East, and of course Africa. So we have been on the continent for 15 years now, but in Kenya we joined with 2013. And here we produce an economic intelligence report called the Report Kenya, which is an annual publication. And people very often refer to it as the investment handbook for the country. So that's more or less our scope of activities. Of course, I know that what you're curious about is our collaboration with K24.
Very important.
So practically what we have decided to do as OBG, we actually distribute our research through a variety of channels. It can be our print reports, or it can be the digital media. And now we started the collaboration with K24 on our new broadcast series called OBG Talk. So what we'll be doing here is we're going to be inviting key stakeholders from the country to talk about the key sectors of activity. And we have technology, we have education, we have banking, and of course power and other infrastructure related sectors in the country.
What I think we also need to focus on is how relevant are these reports to Kenya? What informs research into the various segments of research, and particularly how often do they come out?
Okay, so the Report Kenya is an annual publication. It comes out every year, and we are launching that generally in January. It was initially launched by His Excellency President Kenyatta, so we had the honor of having him at the ceremony during the Kenya International Investment Conference 2 years back. And now the relevance, of course, we spend a full year of on-the-ground research in the country. We talk to all the key stakeholders in the various sectors. It can be the big like economy or capital markets or banking, or we can be talking about infrastructure with transport, agriculture, tourism. So it's quite an exciting possibility to put all of these various topics in one publication, which then is delivered to the international investor. And the idea is that international investors very often only hear bad news about the country. They don't really hear what is the positive outcome of the efforts of both government and private sector to uplift the economy. So that's what we are reporting, both the challenges but also the opportunities you see in the
interesting.
country.
Now, if you're joining us right now, I'm speaking to Veselina Kracheva, who is the representative country manager of Oxford Business Group, talking to us about a partnership agreement that will see a provision of very important reports to do with Kenya's economy. Reports that are very critical in informing decision-making towards investment, not just for locals or Kenyans, but also international organizations and nations that seek to have foreign direct investment into the country. And that's why we always say here on Inside Business that if you didn't watch it here, it probably never happened. And Veselina, let's talk about some of the reports that we'll be seeing coming our way beginning tomorrow. What topics are we looking at possibly in the first 3 or 4 episodes?
Okay. So when we're talking specifically about OBG Talk, our broadcast series together with K24, it's interesting because in fact this is a global format we have, but it's the very first time we're doing this in Africa, which is why we are able to attract the attention of our Africa managing editor, Robert Tashima, who will be hosting the shows on our end. So what these shows are going to cover is a wide scope of interesting sectors. For the first one, I can already give you a teaser. We're going to be doing the banking sector with Habil Olaka, the chairman for the Kenya Bankers Association. And later on we have, I'm going to give you a bit less information, but we have education, power, and technology that are going to come up as some of the key sectors. So we're going to get a new report every month or so, a new OBG Talk. And I'm looking forward to getting the reactions from your viewers as well.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate you for your time and, of course, making it to speak to our viewers about that. And again, I'll just go back to our viewers to just let you in to what we'll be having. We are speaking to Veselina Kracheva, who is the country director of Oxford Business Group, talking to us about a partnership deal that we'll see every last Friday of the month, bringing to you talks that we call OBG Talks, OBG to stand for Oxford Business Group Talks, and there will be a host for that, so therefore don't get confused. I will still be around, but we'll have this partnership run through the next couple of months or years,